In this video, I will be showing you important features in the new Minecraft update 1.21.92. That's my version, but this is actually the 1.21.90 update. The first thing that you may know are the happy ghasts, which you can actually craft dried gas by using 8 gas tiers and 1 soul sand in the center. Will give you a dried gas, and if you place this dried gas in water, I need a little bit of room. I'm gonna put pressure plates down like this, water, and then the dried gas. It will emit green particles, and then it will lose its frown over around 20 minutes. And then once it grows up, it will turn into a gasling, which will then turn into a happy ghast after another 20 minutes, unless you feed the happy ghast snowballs. The gasling, if you feed it snowballs, it will actually make it grow up a lot quicker. And happy ghasts like snowballs. So then if you hold one, they will actually follow you. And you can also ride the happy ghast by crafting a harness like this, 2 glass, whichever wool color you want. So I'll just use white, and then 3 leather on the top. That will craft you the harness. And if I swap this wool color, it'll give me a light blue harness. But then if I want to change the color of the harness that I have, so blue to green, I just use green dye on the harness. So then if I put a harness onto the happy ghast, you can now ride the happy ghast. And to control the happy ghast, you can move forward, and then wherever you look, that's where the happy ghast will go. And then if you go backward, it'll go the opposite direction of where you look. And being in third person while riding the happy ghast, it now has an extended view. So when I stand up, it's closer, and then when I get on, it's farther away. And when you're riding, the goggles will go on, and then when you're not riding, the goggles will go up. And you can stand on the happy ghast without it changing position. So if you had another player, the first person to mount the happy ghast will be the driver, and then once they leave, the other person sitting will be the driver, so it can hold up to 4 players. And to take off a harness, you would use shears, and then interact, and then it will drop the harness, and you can actually stand on happy ghasts without their harness, so that's amazing. Now I'm gonna show you a new update with leads. The first thing is you can now craft leads differently. So if I grab some string, I can put it in this pattern, and then it will give me 2 leads. And then with these leads, I need a boat. Do I have a boat? No, I do not. I can grab a boat, just like this, and then any spawn egg. I like to use the pig spawn egg. Now I can lead mobs together. So if I have 2 mobs here, I would interact with one mob, and then sneak and interact with the other one, and now they will be attached together. And then you can retrieve the lead, which will then give you 1 lead back, and then you will be able to still carry the other one. And with the happy ghast, I didn't mean to leave the happy ghast. I can ride it lower, place down a boat, lead the boat, and then attach the boat to the happy guest, which will now be able to carry the boat just like this. So now I can go up, and then you can see that it is carrying the boat just like that. But if a player gets in this boat, it will become too heavy, and then I believe the boat will drop, and if it's high enough, and then the lead will snap, or it'll just go down, and then the gas will go down with it. But you can put any mob in here that will go into a boat, so then you can transport your villagers or any mob around like this, which is pretty cool. And they added a new music disc called Tears, and this is what it sounds like. And personally, that is my favorite music disc. I think it is amazing. Vibrant visuals are now in the game, and it looks like my happy guest turned into a gasling. So now I can show you feeding it snowballs. I accidentally threw it at it, but now it became a full happy gas. So now I could lead the happy gas, but it seems that the happy gas move faster if you are not riding them. So maybe you would, I don't know, lead the boat, happy gas, and then use snowballs to move quicker like this. But yeah, vibrant visuals are in the game, and here's how you would turn them on, but my device does not support them, so I will not be able to show you them. But you would just enter your settings, scroll down to video, scroll down all the way, graphics mode, and then there they are, but they are not highlighted on mine. They changed this UI a little bit. Frame pacing, I think, will make your FPS better. I'm not 100% sure. You can now allow in-game graphics mode switch. And there is actually a new feature, the locator bar. You can turn on the locator bar by going into the settings, scrolling down, and then right under show coordinates is locator bar, and then when you turn that on in a multiplayer world, your XP bar will become blank, and then when you look toward a player, it will show the location. But if the player sneaks, they are no longer shown on the locator bar, or if they have an invisibility potion. So now he is no longer shown on the locator bar. And don't worry, if you collect XP, your XP bar will show again, and then after a little bit, it will show the XP bar. I mean the locator bar. But you cannot toggle it for yourself. It's only if the owner of the world has it toggled on. And pretty much the last thing that I think is important is the new saddle crafting recipe. So now you can actually craft your own saddle without having to go look around for structures and then sometimes not even get a saddle. But yeah, that was it for this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Bye.